Hello everyone, in this video let us talk about 5 tips for Jira Administrator. So if you are a new Jira Administrator, I'm sure you want to make your life easy when you're working on Jira. So in this video I just want to talk about a few interesting tips, starting with my tip number 1. So when you log into your Jira instance, there is a system dashboard, and that system dashboard can be modified by Jira administrators, and it will be displayed for any new user. The moment they log in, they will be presented with this default system dashboard. So what you can do, what I think you should do is there is a gadget called introduction in your system dashboard. You can modify the text that is displayed in that introduction gadget, and that text can contain some important information about maybe how to log in, how to get support, or maybe it could be some links, some important links that you can probably display for all the new users. Tip number 2 is that there is an announcement banner that you should be using for displaying some message for your end users. Maybe you want to do some maintenance, or maybe you are trying to do some reindexing and you want your users to know that please save your work, and any kind of message that you want to display. So use your announcement banner. Tip number 3 is that in Jira, there is a concept of course, shortcuts. Uh, I've not really seen many people using it, but you should be using shortcuts as much as you can. It will make your life a lot easier. You have these shortcuts not just for Jira administration, but you also have these shortcuts for doing some normal activities like creating issues and just navigating from one section to another. So not only you as a Jira administrator should learn and use these shortcuts, but you should also encourage the usage of these shortcuts. Maybe you can create a page in your knowledge base somewhere that we have these shortcuts, use them. Tip number 4 is that in Jira, when you look at the top left corner, you can actually add various links to that particular section. And these links can be a link to some other Atlassian application. For example, the moment you add a new application link in Jira, maybe you want to link Jira to Confluence or maybe to Bitbucket, these links are added for you automatically, and users can navigate to different application. But you can also add any type of link. Maybe it could be a link to a, a google.com, or maybe your company website, or maybe your company intranet. And I think it is really easy for your users to just stay within Jira and still have this ability to navigate to a different URL altogether within your Jira instance. So use your links in Jira. And my last, and I should say, uh, the most important tip is that you can always create some sample dashboards for your users. And when you create these sample dashboards, you can actually create some dashboards solving a specific type of problem, maybe trying to display some information. And when you create these sample dashboards, you can make them maybe public, or maybe you can share these dashboards with all the users. And anyone who is interested in using these dashboards can either make them favorite, or maybe you can ask them to just clone it and then configure it maybe themselves. So use your dashboards to also help your end users to get the most out of Jira instance. So I hope these 5 tips, short tips, are helpful, and thank you very much for watching this video.